you have real friends? If you have to stop and think about it, you don't. Here is the reality. Most people don't have any real friends. They think they do, but it's no real friendship. Just because they're standing by your side doesn't mean they are actually on it. This video is very important, but it will hurt some feelings, so click away if you can't handle the truth. We will go over 3 signs you don't have real friends. Number 1, no principles. Most people pick their friends based on nothing. Someone you only play video games with isn't your friend. Someone you go to parties with isn't your friend. Even someone you knew for a very long time doesn't necessarily have to be a real friend. This is the mistake everyone makes. I know it seems like you are friends, but they are not your friends. You are all friends with the same drug. That drug can be anything. It doesn't matter if it's smoking weed together, gossiping about people, or playing video games. It doesn't even matter if it's a good habit, like working out together. Ask yourself this. If you were to stop engaging in the activity or habits that made you friends, would you still be friends? Here is the truth. In any other time of history, men knew that choosing bad friends would get them killed. They couldn't afford to carelessly pick random friends. You had to share a code of honor and principles. Nowadays, people will look at you as if you are crazy when you say this. Listen, people don't pick friends on values and principles anymore, and that is why they get burned, and rightfully so. If you only pick your friends based on some habits you share, you deserve to face the consequences. No matter what they do to you, it is your own fault. Even if they betray you in the worst way possible, it is still your own fault. You can't call someone a snake if you never checked if your values and principles aligned with each other. There is no snake in this situation, only a fool. Here is the reality. It doesn't matter if your friend is a different person in every sense of the word, as long as you share the same core principles. Let me ask you a question. Do you have each other's back in any situation, and would you fight until the last breath for each other? Cowardice is unacceptable. If your friend is a coward, you should know that he will leave you in a pool of blood when you are in danger, or he will rat you out. Yes, it's all fun and games when you and your fake friends are having fun, but it's not funny anymore when you lay there dying as they have left you behind. At the same time, you should be willing to go to the very end for your friend as well. Now, everyone will claim to be loyal with words, but talk is cheap. They already expose it to not be the case with the small stuff. You must pay attention. Are you brutally honest with each other, even if the truth hurts? At the same time, do you never tear each other down in front of other people? How do you guys go about girls? Would you be loyal to each other no matter how much money is at stake? These are all questions you and your friend should have the same answers to. If your friendship's foundation is only based on having fun together or doing an activity together, there is no foundation to that friendship. It is the lowest level of friendship. Remember that. Number 2, exchange of value. Most people don't like to hear this, but every relationship is an exchange of value. Often, the more value that is being exchanged in a friendship, the better the friendship. If you try to deny this fact, the chances of your friendships being fake and worthless are very high. Let's take an example of 2 friends that share the core same principles. We'll call them Tony and James. Tony is a very good listener and a very wise guy. Let's say he's funny too and is good with the ladies. James is very fit and business-oriented. He is a go-getter. There is a value exchange going on in that relationship. James goes to Tony to speak with him about life or the problems he has, or when he just wants to have fun. Tony becomes stronger both physically and business-wise because of James. They offer each other multiple different forms of value, and that gives their friendship strength. The value being exchanged does not have to be the same. Now, the value you offer each other can also be more similar. If James has another friend that is just like him, they can push each other to become stronger and make more money together. Iron sharpens iron after all. Whether different forms of value or similar value is being exchanged, it does not matter. What matters is that there is a mutual exchange of value going on, and the more value being exchanged, the better. Number 3. Fake friends. This is rare, but some friends really are snakes. As said before, in most cases, people haven't put any thought on the principles, and it is their own fault. But every now and then, there is a person that can pretend to share similar values and principles. They even exchange real value with you, but at their core, they are no more than a slimy snake that wants your trust. You could see them as an undercover cop. What an undercover cop needs to do is blend in. They have to gain the trust of the person before they can shut down their operation. It is the same with some people in life. These people know they can't come to you with hate and negativity, so instead, they come to you with favors and good deeds. Listen, sometimes good deeds can hide an evil heart. Just because their deeds are good does not mean their heart is good. Once they have won over your trust, these people know your guard is down and their intentions aren't being watched. This is why friends and family can sometimes hurt us the most, because some of them never had good intentions to begin with. Do not misunderstand it. I am not saying that people can never be trusted or that all your friends will do you wrong. There are genuinely great people out there that deserve your trust and loyalty, but always be aware and make sure you are a good friend yourself. You might have a period in your life where you have to go through life alone. That will always be better than having fake friends. Just make sure you know that eventually good people will enter your life. When that happens, you would be a fool to not let them in. Even if you had bad experiences with fake friends, iron will always sharpen iron. Remember that. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.